Welcome to the Backrooms, a never-ending liminal maze that doesn't follow the rules of real life. It exists outside of linear time and can be accidentally visited by no clipping, as it's called, through a fragile or glitchy part of our reality. Basically, it's like falling through an interdimensional crack into another plane that looks like an increasingly distorted, maze-like version of our reality. It's like Uncanny Valley, where it's familiar but off-putting in some way, like something is wrong. Hallways lead to nowhere, walls are placed with no sense, furniture is duplicated and arranged oddly. You try to escape and only manage to descend further and further through the levels. There's little to no food, no one to help you, and if you're unlucky enough to encounter them, there are the occasional murderous entities. We can speculate on its purpose, its origin, its scale, its inspiration, or its victims. But have you ever wondered what the Backrooms smells like? Surely it would have a familiar but not very distinguishable scent, just like how every level looks faintly familiar, like an experience of deja vu. Today, I will be attempting to provide the fourth dimensional experience of scent for each of the Backrooms' most popular and visited levels, starting with Level 0. Level 0 is characterized by bright, unnerving, fluorescent lighting hitting the faded, sometimes decaying yellowed wallpaper. There's not much in this level except yellow walls and electronic hum, some furniture if you're lucky. The low buzz of the lights penetrates deep into your mind and it puts you into a trance. The endlessness of this place is only interrupted by the occasional mineral water or some crackers found in a corner. Just as you start to feel like you'll never see anything unique again, you hear a faint voice in the distance, mysterious but scary. As you slowly approach a dark hallway with a faint glow at the end, you make out an old tube TV playing on repeat the same 90s commercial about whales over and over. You press your face close to the TV, like you would as a child, and smell the TV static. This level, with its low electronic hum and TV static, smells just like Afterglow by Fleur. It has the exact same smell of tube TV static, wrapped up in an ambery, inoffensive, light, fast-fading scent. It's a musky, slightly sweet, woody, ambery scent with a hint of floral. I think this perfectly reflects Level 0, specifically the tube TV and that soft glow you might see as a sign of hope, only to be having your hope dashed when it's just a TV playing and not an actual person talking. This scent is barely there. Maybe you're imagining it, maybe it's real. Next is the 9th level, the suburbs. This level features an endless row of copy and paste suburban houses littered with faceless and featureless statues that hunt you down under specific circumstances. The streets bleed into one another, even continuing beyond perceived edges. Every sign is slightly off-putting, every abandoned toy ominous. At a glance, this level seems friendly, or at least benign, but it is dangerous. That's why I chose Missing Person by Fleur to represent this area. It's a faint, pleasant, and clean smell that might deceive you into thinking everything and everyone was safe. The threatening name, Missing Person, aligns with this level's evil intentions. It's coded like an olfactory version of getting lost in the crowd. Simple, sheltered, and shampoo-like. Within this endless suburb, there is a sub-level with an empty outdoor birthday party, endless balloons, colorful and repeated decorations hung on house sidings like the bright pastels present in Edward Scissorhands. This specific area is especially nostalgic for me. I really do feel like I've seen this many, many times before. And this area smells like Windows Down by Henry Rose, which is a softened citrus tea scent, slightly sweet, genuinely smells like fresh cut grass and like driving in the sun with the windows down. This is like the sun is beating down on the grassy, abandoned backyard of your friend's house while you search for signs of where the party went, having arrived late. During your endless wandering and attempts at escaping the Backrooms hell, you might encounter level fun, an amalgamation of all the daycares, indoor birthday parties, playhouses, fast food jungle gyms, and parks you've ever seen or imagined. The only difference being the partygoers here are dangerous and highly sensitive to sound and sudden movement. This area is going to smell like stale animal crackers and spit. And luckily, there's a perfume that smells exactly like that. Afternoon Delight by Maison Margiela Replica would be the signature scent of this level of the Backrooms. Despite my horrible description of it with the spit and animal crackers, it's actually a decent perfume, like a 4 out of 5. It smells like the comfort of your kids playing in the sunroom while you doze next to them on a couch that is suspiciously crunchy and smelling of half-eaten animal crackers. This is exactly the smell I imagine would waft down the dimly lit, badly decorated hallways in level fun. Next is a crowd favorite, the area people would most be satisfied with getting eternally stuck in. This is level 37, the pool rooms. Distinguished by a clean, calm, eerie, sterile public pool setting, completely devoid of life. You wade through ankle to waist deep water, set against pristine tiled walls and floors. The serpentine slides appear to go nowhere. Some pools are suspiciously deep. You might find the occasional floaty or a retro folding beach chair, complete with the faded mint green and white straps. There's a tranquility and peace, maybe from the soft hum of a calming frequency you hear, maybe from the cleanliness and emptiness. This area smells like Aqua Neroli by Clean Reserve, or, if you're bougie, Neroli Portfolio by Tom Ford, which is quite expensive. Both smell like you're poolside relaxing. It's the smell of a white floral sunscreen melted into your skin and you're fresh from the water sitting uncomfortably on one of those metal folding beach loungers. It smells like a water park or the squeaky clean tiled walls. Heading further and further down, you may stumble into level 151, the grass rooms. This level is an endless garden intertwining through buildings and hedge mazes. The buildings are overtaken with flora like an apocalyptic city. The grass coating almost every surface has these tiny purple wildflowers and they're producing this faint odor. It smells floral but somehow artificial, almost chemical, like the flowers are slowly poisoning you. Rhizome 06 by Rhizome is the olfactory backdrop here. It's a faint, soft, light purple floral. It doesn't smell real. It's an iris amber scent, an uncomplicated reach for any occasion, sure. The scent is like an imitation of flowers with a hidden undercurrent of salty, resinous musk. When I first encountered this level, I immediately thought of this perfume. There's something animalic and earthy about it that reflects the danger of the flowers in this level. A really unique and wearable scent. Vaporama Vision on YouTube has a great video showcasing this level, as well as level fun and the suburbs if you're interested in getting lost in his creations. Those who make it long enough to get thirsty in the Backrooms might find a mineral water which serves two purposes: to satiate thirst and to stave off madness. Mineral Milk by Deadcool smells how I'd imagine these beverages to smell. It's a salty, slightly sweetened, slightly lactonic, wet mineral purple floral scent. There's a creaminess or milkiness to it where I could imagine drinking it. If you like lactonic, salty, or soft floral scents, I would check this one out. The bowels of the backroom open up as you descend further into level 539, the daycare. This level is set apart by the brightly lit and colored small rooms with walls decorated as if it was a child's fantasy of the outdoors. Bright blue skies and clouds on the wall, the floor made of fake grass carpeting, and a floating yellow sun smiling down at you in the corner. Eerily smiling down at you in the corner. The rooms have small gym equipment and toys typical of an early childhood daycare. This air smells like Sensuality by Pierre-Guillaume Paris, a solar, citrus, musky, Play-Doh, slightly sweet skin scent that reminds me of the bright yellow sun we all used to draw as children. This smells like you're playing with plastic toys and Play-Doh while the sun is beating down on you in the backyard. This is one of my favorites right now. I highly recommend sampling this one. I do plan to get a larger size. Next is level 668, Horizon. The style featured in this level is popularized by early 2000s Frutiger Aero technology aesthetic, with clear computers and game systems, clear light blue or green blow-up chairs and desks, lamps, anything you can imagine in a high-tech bedroom, combined with this bathroom aesthetic popular in the same time period with lots of fish, coral, and like bright blue realistic watercoloring. And then thrown into the mix also is the Windows 2000 screensavers and backgrounds. This room is specifically found inside the PS4 game Dreams reiteration of Backrooms, and that was inspired by Kane Pixels, who is currently releasing their directorial debut of the Backrooms after much success on YouTube. I would recommend checking out his videos if you have any interest in learning about the origins or the lore. This area has a hot air balloon, and it's like bright blue skies, green grass. If anyone remembers that from the old Windows screensavers, they'll know what I'm talking about. The smell of this area is Kayali's new Eden Plush Pear. A surprise enjoyment for me to like, considering it's sweet and fruity. It smells like the bright, clear, fresh, and fruity, colorful aesthetic I've just described. I feel like I'm being transported to the year 2001. It smells like the set of Zoe 101, if anyone remembers that show. The set was like all of this clear, colorful, high-tech furniture with brilliant clothing to match. This perfume is like all of the vivid, cheery detail you would see in the hot air balloon windows background that I was talking about. It's a juicy and youthful pear scent, expertly mixed with white florals. I'm having a lot of fun sampling this one. Bonus level. This one is an imagined level of mine within the Backrooms, and I'm calling it the Sunny Beach. This level features an endless beach with sunny side up eggs falling from the sky. It's inspired by a children's book I loved growing up. The scent of this imagined level was decided the moment I first smelled it. It is, of course, Sunny Side Up by J. Haig. This is a slightly coconutty, sandalwood heavy, woody, sweet second skin scent. It holds a special place in my heart for its representation of this nostalgic, endless beach, but also because it's just a really, really good, creamy and dry sandalwood coconut water scent without the tropical floral or fruit element. It's perfect for me in the summer. If you've made it this far, you're either a perfume lover or maybe a regular viewer, and for that, I would like to say thank you for joining me today. My question for you, the viewer, is this. What do you think of out-of-the-box descriptions and analogies of perfume like today's video? Do you like a creative description, or are you looking for a cut and dry, easy way to envision what the scent smells like? And that's everything for today. That's all for today. Bye.